Welcome back. You join us as we are unable to stop the vehicle because the battery is flat as a pancake. So I've got 290 miles range. We need to get to Berlin, but I can't stop the engine because it will not start again. It's Sunday, Poland, Germany, Sunday, nothing is open. I need to get a jump pack really, just in case it does stall or stop or whatever. And top it all, there's 25-minute congestion on the border. Okay, we are coming up to border now, and it looks like there's going to be quite a delay there, and I really don't fancy doing clutch control for like 25 minutes, half an hour. So I'm going to try and take a lesser border crossing, a smaller one, and hopefully no congestion there. Okay, it's got me down a very rough road. I'm doing about 25 miles an hour. Awful road surface. Hardly anyone's come either way. Nobody's using this road. I hope I don't have to turn around. Hope we can actually get through at this new border. Right, we're on a longer, straighter, much smoother road now. But one thing I am really gutted about, it's reset all the mileage information again. But I am getting 28.9 miles per gallon right now, so that's a good thing. I spoke too soon. Cobbles. Well, here's the bridge, and this river is what splits Poland and Germany. And there you go.
Oh, it says toll then.
And we're in Germany without any traffic whatsoever. Well, that was easy. No dramas, no traffic, straight into Germany. But there it is. That's why you should always use the smaller border crossings. They're much more interesting, and no queues, no nothing there. One thing to note though, we saw a lot of fuel stations in Poland just before crossing the border. So it looked like fuel was going to be cheaper in Poland. So we didn't need a great deal, didn't even need, I think we had half a tank, something like that. I put 42 litres in anyway, and that was 260 zloty, which is about £52. And I worked it out, £1.24 a litre. So I think that is going to be a lot cheaper than we're going to find it in Germany. So we were wise to top the tanker. Right. I've had to make the decision where to find us a park up for tonight. Now, I've chosen this particular place for a few reasons, but mainly because it will have plenty of people around in the morning. So I've literally just gone in the back there now to check, and I've got our jump leads, and I now need to make the decision to turn the engine off, where we may not be able to start it again because that front battery is getting worse, and the little trick with the solar wasn't so easy this morning. So I think we're going to sit here. I think this will do us for the night. I needed to be close to the airport for our guest that's coming, and this is an 11-minute drive to here. So I'm going to make a decision and turn the engine off. Let's see if it starts. Not a thing.
Wow.
Not a thing.
Not even a click.
Not even a click. Okay. Well, we've got to jump leads to try and get started in the morning. Failing that, we've got our recovery, so we can call them in the morning. Let's see what it is. But we do need to get a new battery, I think.
I'm really not stressing because I know we've got European breakdown cover, and they'll come out and either jump starters, or ideally if I can give them all the details in the app, which is how I communicate with them, surely they'll be able to bring us a new battery.
Well, we'll see. We'll see in the morning. But there we go. There's a bit of grass there the kids can play on. We've got a restaurant across the way. There's some toilets and stuff if we need them. And the rear batteries, they're fully charged. So we'll spend the night here. I found a great place to park. George has got some parkour, eh, Georgie? Yeah, a bit of grass over here so you can kick the ball around. It's fine. We might be in the services, but we're tucked away over in the side, so we'll be all right. And Lynn's is ringing the breakdown company now. Get the ball rolling while we're parked here. Maybe they can come out and change the battery for us right here, rather than wait till the morning.
It's a Swift kon-tiki 874 on a Fiat Ducato base.
So Lynn's has just given the location of us to the guys so they can send someone to help. But look where we are. Prepare, unlucky, fault. What's the chance of that?
Before we came away, I organised the RSA breakdown through the Camping and Caravanning Club website. We have European coverage as part of that, and what we've agreed is, because we can sleep here tonight and we're only 11 minutes away from the airport,
and everything's shut on a Sunday,
and everything is shut on a Sunday, what we've arranged is that at 9 o'clock tomorrow, someone will be here, they'll diagnose it, and then we'll either fix it here or they'll get us going again, and then we'll get to where we need to be so they can fix it there. There was something else I also needed to tell you about, and that was as we were coming through the border from Poland into Germany, we were expecting it to be a really quick, easy, plain sailing, and as we got closer to the border, there was a 30-minute wait, and we were really surprised about this. So what's happened is, because of the huge number of migrants that are crossing into Germany without the correct migration papers and things, actually over 36,000 from October 2023, they have reinstated their borders with Poland, Switzerland, Czech Republic, and also Austria, and they've just extended that for another 6 months, up to November for Austria and up to December for the other countries. So we had no idea of that. We thought once we got through that horrendous border crossing from Serbia into Poland, we thought we were in and we were done. But what we did was we found a sneaky little back way. It took us a little longer, but it was much easier driving when you're paranoid about stopping the vehicle. So we just drove and there wasn't even a check.
That's the way to do it, small border crossings. Okay, we've had a nice, relaxed, chilled evening here in the service area. Of course, they're going to rescue us tomorrow, fingers crossed. The boys have been watching a movie on Netflix, and George is trying out a different layout on the bed under here. You've been chatting with your sister and your bestie?
Yeah, bring them up to date. I've just told them that we're broken down about 11 minutes from the airport, and my sister's reaction was, of course, of course you are. She wants us to come home now. Do you think we should go home a week early? What do you reckon?
No, we've still got a week of fun and caravan salon to do on the way home. Isn't it?
God. Oh, what a summer.
Oh, our special guest will be with us soon.
Yes.
Okay, he's landed and he's just waiting to get in a taxi. Thank goodness for Apple's Find My app. Okay, he's in an Uber and he's on his way here. He's going to be here any moment. Okay, he's pulling in the junction off the motorway any second now. And the boys have gone to meet him.
They have. They were too excited to wait for him. Oh, I'm a little bit cold or emotional or both. Hurry the bloody hell up.
I'm the special guest.
We got him! Yay! He's back in the vlog! Hey!
Hi.
Hey, buddy. Great to have you back, Ed. We've broken down just over here, mate.
Okay.
Because there's not been enough drama. Come on.
Absolutely. Come on, we'll catch you guys in the morning.
I've got all my little chicks back together.
Good morning. Well, we've had a good night's sleep here. It's actually been really quite peaceful. You wouldn't believe it, on a service station. Anyway, it's 8:30 now. Apparently the breakdown guy is meant to be here around 9 o'clock to help us get this thing started. And then hopefully we can get a battery or whatever's needed to get this thing back on the road again. Lynn's has rustled up some watermelon and coffee for breakfast. The best way to start the day.
Eddie.
And Eddie's here, yay!
Eddie.
Yay! What's going on?
That was bizarre. So he asked me if we were... I thought he was asking me if we were ready for him to arrive. I was like, yes. But I think he was asking me, because he was a friend, if we still needed him. I was like, yes.
And that's it?
Yeah. He'll ring us back in half an hour if he's not arrived yet.
10 o'clock, still no sign of him.
No problems. Thank you very much for your help. Thanks. Bye. She's going to chase him up. Yeah, we're still here. We're still by the charging stations. We've not moved. We've been here for 18 hours, and we arranged to be met this morning because everywhere was shut yesterday. So instead of being helped last night, we thought it'd be easier and more helpful for your teams if we waited until this morning. Except we're now at this afternoon, and we're on holiday.
It's not good enough. It's been 18 hours since we first made the call with them. They said, yeah, someone will be here at 9 o'clock this morning. It's now midday, 18 hours after ringing them. And I can get this thing jump started and go to a garage and find a battery, which I think that's probably what I'm going to do, waiting for them. That's all they're going to do anyway, I think. I chose this area because I knew there'd be a lot of cars here to help me jump start it this morning. So I'm going to just go with that plan now and then go and find somewhere that I can get a battery.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I should hear from you in the next 5 minutes or so. Okay, they are ringing the German contacts and getting an update as to why they've not come to us yet, and they should hear back within 5 minutes, and then she'll call me back.
Okay, just ask the guy next to us from Poland. He's helping us now. Started up on the button. Perfect. Thank you very much, bud. Thank you. First turn of the key within 30 seconds, and we fired up. We've been waiting, 18 hours for the breakdown? What a waste of time that is. Right, let's go and find somewhere that I can get a battery. Okay, first garage I've spotted 8 minutes away, so let's go there, see if they can help.
So I just rang them up again to cancel and asked for an update, and they said it was going to be another 90 minutes at least, and I don't believe them. I just genuinely do not believe that they'll be there in another hour and a half. So as long as we don't stop the car, we're okay.
Right, the mechanic there said it'll be a couple of hours. I said, is this somewhere I can go and get a battery now? And he's given me somewhere 15 minutes up the road. And I said, if I bring it back, will you change it? And he said, no problem. Right, I got it, love. 225 euros, which is about 190 quid. Now, I'm pretty sure I could probably save a few quid online, but, we need it now. So let's get to that garage and see if he can fit it for us. If you're wondering why I'm not changing the battery, that's why. It's a bit too complicated for me. Okay, these guys got me sorted. They swapped the battery and it took them about 40 minutes. But there was actually 2 of them on it for about half an hour, to be fair, and they've charged me 50 euros for it, so fantastic. HP Car Technic GmbH. Right, let's hit the road. Just to have the starter motor, just turn it like that. You take it for granted. Right, we've got to return the old battery now. Right, that's 23 euros back for returning the old battery. Now we're going to head to Berlin, where I'm going to try and get in the air that I did last time. But it's a very busy air. You're meant to book in advance, but fingers crossed, we can squeeze on. Well, that was impressive. Don't normally see that at traffic lights in Germany, but there we are. The girl was doing really, really well. Fantastic. Well, we're here, but I must say it's looking pretty darn full. Let's see if they've got any space. Right, yeah. Mike, he's a bit of a character, the guy that looks after this place for his boss. He's probably spent a good half an hour with us there, and he's found us a place. Wants me to go in forward because our door's on the other side. But here we go. And they're not shoehorned in as tight as some places, I've got to say. But I'll have to jiggle to get this straight. But this will do us for 2 nights in the centre of Berlin. Of course, we're out in the town to get a bit of food. And I've got my drinking buddy back. Cheers, Ed. Hey. An FS, just like in Turkey. So we've gone for the Adana in bread. And Harry's gone for the Adana, but in a wrap. Yep. And you've got what, kebab in bread?
In the bread. And a kofta wrap.
A kofta wrap, which they call in Durham, aren't they?
Yeah.
And of course we've got a couple of portions of chips with mayo and ketchup. How was that?
That was great.
Yeah?
It was fantastic.
Our campsite host suggested that we come down to this area this evening and have a little explore around. We've found some commemorations towards the old wall. And actually this area was, because we were so close to East and West, this was an area that was used to smuggle people and things across from one side to the other. Can you imagine what it was like to have your neighbours spying on you and reporting back?
Fotorechte von der Fluchtaktion des Jahres waren exklusiv an eine Illustrierte vergeben worden.
In part of the area they've left markings so you can see where escape tunnels went from one side over to the other under the ground. One here is named Tunnel 57 because 57 people escaped over 2 nights.
And back to the van, where we left the aircon on to keep it just nice and cool in here. Are you opening that special Turkish delight we bought?
Yeah, Eddie didn't get to try any of the real Turkish delight. Not that bouncy, horrible stuff that tastes of flowers and nonsense. This is real stuff. So I know it because it was an absolute fortune.
Right, Eddie's back. You're opening the special stuff for him, aren't you? Spoiling him again.
Yes.
Hey?
He deserves it. It's my boy.
That does look amazing, Mrs.
It was so good. Our Turkish friends, had the most amazing stuff. And then we've tried to buy it. I don't think it's as good as the stuff that we got from them, but
certainly looks good.
Yes, and I'm not going to keep the rest of it. Now we've opened it, I'm not going to keep it in the fridge. I think it'll be nicer at room temperature.
Morning, my love.
Good morning. It's afternoon. We're waiting for the kids. Bloody hell. Because we're here in the morning, we said, just take your time. And they really have. Bless them.
It's lunchtime.
Yeah. So anyway, last night was fantastic. We went out for a walk. We thought we were heading down to like an area for restaurants and just nightlife. We didn't get that far. It was about 25 minutes walk from here when we got to the Berlin Wall Memorial. If you haven't been, it's really worth a look. There's interactive stuff there. You can see where the tunnels were. It was really, really fascinating.
It
really
was, wasn't it? Yeah, absolutely. So what's up today? What are we doing today?
We are going to head and get some food because I'm absolutely starving. We're out of food. We couldn't stop yesterday because we couldn't turn the engine off, so we've got no food left. No, I tell a lie. The drawer with the salad in has got loads of food in. I've got lettuce, peppers, a carrot, and some more peppers. That's what we've got to eat in the. There's no bread. We've just finished the milk. Yeah, we're pretty. Oh, noodles. Obviously, we've got lots of noodles.
Lots of noodles.
Lots
The
of
boys
ramen
love
noodles.
Isn't it?
But yeah, we need to go and get some brunch. Although I think it's going to have to be lunch now, and then we're going to go and explore. There's the number 200 bus that the guy who runs the campsite in the afternoons and evenings, he recommended it to us. It does the same route as the hop-on, hop-off buses. But for a family ticket, we can ride it the whole of the public network, transport network, for free for a day. And it does the same route, but without the narration.
You say free, you pay.
Well, you pay once for
Right.
the day, and then you can hop on and hop off as much as you like.
Any of the transport. So let's see if we can go and find that
So we can
family
use,
ticket.
so we can be spies on the U-Bahn and then head on and off the bus.
Harry's all showered and fresh. Georgie, you're ready? Where's Ed?
In
In the shower still.
In the shower.
And I bet some of you are looking at this graffiti and thinking, that's not very nice. It's a city stop, and they're perfect. These city stops like this, there's a lot of pictures here, there's a lot of people here. Here to just take in Berlin. It ain't cheap. I'll run through that at the end and we'll have a little look round at the end. But just because we've got some graffiti on the wall and just because we're parked together like this, if you don't get this, city stops aren't for you. But we love city stops, and this one, perfect.
So we headed out of the air and across the road to Flakturm Humbelthing, where Linz had found the remains of a World War II anti-aircraft gun tower with amazing views over the city.
This place is cool. Although it's a heck of a climb up them stairs, but yeah, we're at a bunker overlooking the campsite. How cool is this place, Ed?
It's cool, but it's very dirty, isn't it?
Well, you've got graffiti and stuff everywhere. That's
Smashed glass everywhere, is it?
But look at the views out all over the city, boys. Hey, fantastic. And free.
Yeah.
I can see our van. We're on an anti-aircraft tower.
And the Bourne Identity going on in the background.
We're on an anti-aircraft tower that was built during World War II by the Nazis, and the Luftwaffe used to use it to try and protect the cities and shoot down Allied planes. That's the history of this place.
Fantastic. Oh, we love Berlin.
It's amazing.
Okay, Ed, what do we got?
So we're looking at getting on the public transport today.
Yep.
And found a 24-hour ticket up to 5 people, small group, which valid in the Berlin A-B zones for €31.
Get it bought, mate.
It's really great having Ed with us because he just is so fast on his phone. He just does everything like before I've even thought it through. Just like done. I'll just give him some cash in a bit.
We're getting old, if we leave it to the kids to sort it out.
We headed for the nearest underground station just a short walk away, and we didn't have to wait long for a train to come. We jumped on and headed to Alexanderplatz, a main square in Berlin with lots going on. Grabbed a quick bite to eat and then stopped for a beer.
A nice Weiss beer. Cheers, Ed.
Cheers, Ed.
Oh. Now that is perfect.
Okay, we're looking for the number 200 bus. We've spent a lot of time wandering around checking all the bus stops. We've found the right bus stop. We're just going to wait for one to come along. We've gone 2 stops and I saw something that caught my eye out of one of the windows. So we've stopped, jumped off. We've got 12 minutes to get back on the next one, or 24 to get on the one after. This area feels a bit of a find. This is St Nicholas's Church, which was bombed out during the war. But some of the buildings around are the original merchant houses from the Middle Ages.
And back to the bus stop for the 200 bus. And the signage is fantastic. Look, says it's going to be 2 minutes. This is every 12 minutes. Here's the official open top, hop on, hop off bus. but that is a lot more expensive than our 200 route. And you'll see behind me here is Checkpoint Charlie. But that isn't the real Checkpoint Charlie. That's one that's been put here for tourists. The real one is close by, but that isn't it. You're entering the American sector. Carrying weapons off duty is forbidden. Obey traffic rules.
Maybe a 3-minute walk from where we got off the bus, we've come to Checkpoint Charlie, and this is a recreation of what Checkpoint Charlie would have looked like. Around here is a completely free exhibition. I'm going around and reading so much more detail about the history, even why the Berlin Wall went up. I had no idea, really. I'd not even thought about it. It just was always there. It was because in the 12 years leading up to 1961, when the wall went up, 2.5 million people left East Germany to find a better life for economic or social reasons, whatever reasons they were. And it was a way of stopping that drain on East Germany, was to put up this big iron curtain.
Top tip for you, come in at McDonald's right by Checkpoint Charlie, so you can get a good view of Checkpoint Charlie, buy a drink and use their restroom. And of course, we'll stop for another beer. Cheers, Ed.
Cheers, Ed.
So we've stumbled upon Drive, Volkswagen Group 4, and it's free. So let's go and have a look. An original split screen. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, a Quattro. Look at that. It looks tiny, doesn't it? Can stand next to it. Look how small the car is, or how big you are, Ed. And a Beetle convertible. Look at that. Absolutely mint. Now this is something very, very special. Wow, I've never seen one of these in the flesh. Look at that. Absolutely. Look, it's an XL1 prototype, guys.
That is the most ugly car. That's worse than Cybertruck. Cybertruck's nice.
So this car can do 100 kilometers on 1 litre of fuel. I think it's about 240 miles per gallon. Groundbreaking. This place is amazing. And of course they've got an ID buzz. Of course they have. Huh? Fantastic. Okay, interactive. It's very, very cool. And free. Pong, guys, this was it when I was like your age. No way.
This was like the first game ever, wasn't it?
This was the one, mate. We used to play this on the telly. Fantastic.
On the telly?
Yeah.
No, I played Crossy Road on the telly.
Right. And that's what we used to play it on. Fantastic. The old Atari. Things you can do with your phones nowadays, and this is what we had back in the day. It's great having me beer buddy back. Cheers, Ed. Although he has gone for a Radler this time. Cheers. You've got enough Birkenstocks. Come on.
I don't think that's possible.
160 euros. How much have you been spending on shoes, girl? Okay, we're in Berlin. There's such a selection of cuisines, and we've gone for Vietnamese tonight. What have you and Eddie got?
We've got phobo.
And you got an interesting looking dish?
Some sort of like, I think it's cooked pork. I don't know, something like that.
And I've got an interesting little curry with some rice. And George wasn't hungry, but now he's getting hungry now he's seen the food, eh, Georgie? This food is amazing, and George has tried it, and we've all had to contribute a little bit of food for George now. It's good, isn't it, mate? Mine is very much my kind of flavour. It's like a Thai curry. Beautiful. That's fantastic. It's lively here, isn't it, mate?
It is, and it's like, it's just the music you can always just dance to, isn't it? It's Afrobeat. It's like there's a lot of African shops with different, like Kenyan, Mali, different flags around the world, and it's like, it's so lively.
So we're back at Alexanderplatz, and we've stumbled upon an African festival that seems to be going on for some time. What's it called, Ed?
Kanako Africa Festival.
Right, with live music, and there's food, there's stands selling lots of clothes and what have you. Very good, huh?
It is, and I've found loads of my trousers, but I've had several people asking me where I get my trousers from, and I've got them from festivals and online, but I don't recommend them. They're all falling apart within 2 or 3 washes. They're just falling apart. So I'm back in my old trusty trousers, which I've had for 4 or 5 years.
We then jumped back on the underground and headed towards our area. Go on then, Georgie, go for it. Yay! Well, that was a great day out in Berlin. Loved it. and I highly recommend you get the public transport pass. That was well worth it. And back to the van. There, you enjoyed it?
I did. It was a great day, and we've stopped off and got some bananas and some milk for the morning. We came to Berlin in April 2023 and weren't able to get into this place. It was completely full. So we had this perfect one-night stop right in front of the Brandenburg Gate. This time we knew we wanted 2 nights because we were arriving late in the evening and we wanted to explore yesterday. So we tried again, Wohnmobil Oasis Berlin, which translates to Motorhome Oasis in Berlin, and we were lucky enough to get 2 nights. Let's show you around. The first time we came here, I wasn't too disappointed that we weren't able to get a spot. My first impressions were it was a bit graffitied, it's a bit dingy, it's in an industrial area, it's not very nice. But actually, once you come through the gates, it's really nice.
It's perfect for a city stop, isn't it?
It is a really good city stop.
As you come in, there's a big area to turn round, so if they are full, you can easily just swing round and leave again, like we did last time. Over here, you've got the service pitch, which is always busy, as you can see, people queuing up in the morning to use before they leave.
This is a really busy city site, so they do recommend that you pre-book. We were lucky enough to not need to. So
Right.
Try your luck.
But when I did look online, you could only pre-book for a minimum of 2 nights.
There are 5 token operated showers and each token lasts 4 minutes.
And here's a quick look at the showers. They're absolutely perfect. And our guy here is keeping them nice and clean as well.
So we thought that one quirk of this place is that there was just one man's toilet and loads of women's toilets. But actually, ignore the sign here. This is for men as well. There are 3 cubicles in this one in that, and a urinal as well.
Here we go, we've got 3 urinals, and like Lizzie says, 1 toilet and a couple of sinks. Outside washing up area. Right, here's the ladies' toilets right here.
There are approximately 100 pictures on the site for vehicles of all sizes. I've even seen some caravans here as well.
You didn't see it down here, did you?
No, it feels like some quirky commune that they've just kind of stuck together. Should be all hippies and shared pots.
Right, and there is a bar lounge area over there, which is only open on weekends.
Yeah, I love it down here.
It's
This is
great,
cool.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Although the Starlink wouldn't work so well because it's all undercover with trees.
I know, but the shade.
Yes. And they even have their own toilet in this area too. And this is our pitch here in amongst the graffiti, eh?
I love it though. It's
Yeah.
so Berlin.
Isn't it?
We've really enjoyed Berlin. It's been fantastic again, hasn't it?
It has, yes. And the price for this site was €40 a night. They took a €20 deposit for the key because they lock the gates at night, and we've just had that back.
Yeah.
And the showers, they charge €1.50 per shower.
One thing to note, if you do want to try and get in here, you must be here by 6:30 because they close the gate.
Right.
And you can only use the passenger key and the passenger gate to get in and out.
Yep. Right, let's hit the road. We're heading towards Hanover next.
Towards Hanover.
So we left Berlin this morning and we drove for a few hours, and we're just outside Hanover where Lindsay's found a cracking stop. €12.50 for the night, includes electric and use of the awesome swimming pool complex with slides and everything. We've been in there this afternoon. Boys have had a blast. It's brilliant and such good value. It's actually the equivalent of 2 adults and 1 child entry into the park. So we've basically got free parking here with free electric in their car park. Absolutely perfect. Of course, we're going to leave a link in the description. Lynn's is cooking up some fajitas, are you?
I am.
Yes, well,
I am.
got the chicken on the go. Oh, we do love fajitas.
There isn't a meal that can't be improved by being put in a rack.
And there we have it, one of my favourites. In fact, one of all of our favourites. Good morning. Right, we had a good night's sleep last night. I've packed the pitch away. Everyone's getting ready to hit the road in there. Right, let's wrap this video up. Have we got time to wrap this video up?
We have.
Hope you've enjoyed coming along with us on this episode, guys. Make sure you subscribe because we're heading to Dusseldorf next and we're going to have a load of fun there. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.